Game, Welcome back. This is your Tsaastrology Gemini na si Bern.
And this is your Astrologer na Scorpio na si Nikki.
And this is your Astrologer na Sagittarius na si Inye.
And this is your Astrologer na Virgo na si VP. And welcome to Tsaastrology.
Astrology!
Walang mating.
May reveal. Ano yun?
Wala sa timing.
Oo.
Tapos naghang pa
Kailan
si
ba
VP.
tumingin?
Oo nga eh.
Kabagay. I mean, come on.
Well,
Pandemic, please end already para makapag-record namin together and matry namin kung magsisync na. Like, seven seasons in, hindi pa rin tayo nagsisync like ever.
Wala. Trademark yun.
Hirap eh. Oo.
Ganda. Saan tayo ngayon? Also, wait lang, bago pala tayo mag-start, welcome back, no? Sa ating Astrologer na Scorpio.
Yes! So, welcome to the show where we talk about anything and everything under the sun, moon, and stars. So,
I was building to that, kaya nga welcome eh. Ito naman, inuunahan ako eh.
Wala na, na-preempt na.
Heads upan mo kasi kami. Parang...
Oo nga.
Galing. Ayan. Wala. Nasira.
Ayan tuloy.
Naunahan ka na.
Sige, tuloy mo na. Magyari hindi nangyari.
na ano ako doon eh, na parang shit, ginagawa na ni Bern yung spill. Wala na. Wala na yung build-up ko. Ayan, sige na ka. Never mind the build-up, but welcome to the show where we talk about anything and everything under the sun, moon, and stars. So whether you're a Gemini na medyo naninira ng timing, or a Scorpio na nakakabalik lang sa show na to. We'll talk about you and your sign when the time comes. Kung kailan yun, ang universe lang ang nakakaalam. So yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I am mad.
Good job, Bern. Good job.
Sige na nga, mag-move na tayo sa lipat bahay.
Naman. Alam mo na, medyo traumatic yung mga 8 times ka na lumilipat ng bahay in your lifetime. No?
Oo.
Has it been 8 times already?
Yes.
Oo. Kasi pang 8 house na tayo, girl. Ilang bahay ba ang kailangan?
Parang love life lang ni VP, no?
Oh, nabalik
Excuse
na naman.
me.
Oh no. You went
Mas marami akong ex.
Dahil ano ka? 7th house in.
Aquarius.
Oh.
Not meant to be loved like in any shape or form. But anyway, galing na tayo sa house of relationships, 'di ba? So bagong bahay na naman tayo. 8 house na nga. Ano ba tong 8 house na to? Mukhang masaya kasi di wag nating sabihin. Yun lang. Thank you for listening. Charot.
This is
Hindi, yun kasi yun.
Nag-closing na.
Oo. Yung ba yun? Secrets ba? Akala ko like ayaw mong sabihin.
Charot, hindi, joke lang. Hindi yun yung secrets. Ibang house.
Diba? Kaya nagtaka ako eh. Diba? Medyo off-sync yung humor natin today, no? Parang...
Welcome to Mercury Retrograde in Libra. I hope you enjoy.
Exactly.
Yes.
It is not enjoyable. Ngayon pa lang. But anyway, mukhang juicy and steamy yung 8th house. Kasi dito sa sources natin, may picture ng bulaklak. Orchid pa. Tapos bukang-buka.
Oh, orchid.
It is an orchid, di ba? Orchid to, di ba?
Saan? Bakit
Saan?
wala
Wala naman.
Nasa naka astrology.com.
Iba na naman tinitingnan mo.
Iba.
Iba na
Hindi ba source natin tong youporn.com? Charot.
No, boyfriendtv.com. Ano ba?
Iba pala yung magsispread.
Oo.
Pero,
Okay.
ayun nga, sige na, pumunta na tayo sa tunay na meaning ng 8th house. Hindi po siya the house of orchids or gumamela or buyangyang. It kind of is.
Buyang-yang.
Anong bulaklak yun?
Buyangyang. Ito papakita ko sa video ha. 'Di ba nasa astrology.com ako yung link natin. Ayan Oh, may picture.
Bakit iba
Hindi
yung
ba
minute na
Iba yung sa'yo.
Hindi ba
Iba yung sa'yo. Ano ka ba? Iba na naman yung
Ano yung sa
tinitingnan
inyo?
mo.
astrology.com?
Oo.
Zodiacscience.com. Bakit? Oh.
Ano ba?
Sa akin wala.
Isa nyo nga sa amin yan. Iba na naman yung tinitingnan nating lahat.
Kaya nga.
Yan yung same link. It's always been the same link. Like
No.
since forever.
I'm using the first link that you sent me. You sent us before.
Ayun, pwede na yun. Oo.
Tatlo to. Diba? Yan, sa mga listeners namin, tatlo po talaga ang sources. Labyrinthos, astrology.com, saka astrology zodiac signs.
Oo.
Yun yung binabasa namin.
Ang weird. Bakit sa akin lang may picture, yung astrology.com?
Walang picture sa akin. Maybe I should go
Teka.
dark mode para makita.
Astrology.com.
Baka, but anyway, habang finifigure out nila, sige, simulan ko na nga, yun nga, the 8th house is the house of sex. Steamy.
Okay. That's why.
So, Saga.
Bakit ka na? Oo. Nasa Sogo po tayo ngayon. Yung drive-in o yung junior, depende sa'yo.
Taxi.
Ikaw na bahala. Oo. Taxi room lang. So, ayan. So, tuloy na natin to kasi 1 hour lang po yung renta namin dito sa Sogo.
True. Ay, may flower nga, B. Confirm.
Diba? Meron.
Hindi
Alam mo kung bakit orchid?
Bakit?
yung chakra.
Kasi orchid has been long associated with sex.
The
And it looks
vajayjay.
like
Ang alam ko
it looks like
vajayjay.
looks like
It
balls.
looks like
Really? It kind of looks like
Balls?
Yeah, balls.
para siyang saranggola ni Pepe.
clitoris.
I mean, look at an
Oo
orchid,
nga
kung ano
eh.
itsura niya. Kaya siya tinawag ng orchid.
Anyway.
Kasi,
Okay.
Kasi
I am so
Balls.
confused.
Oo.
It's the Greek word for
like-
balls.
Pero ba't mukha siyang fem-fem?
Mukha rin
diba?
siyang
Yeah,
fem-fem.
both. Kasi
Mga
yung parang,
fem-fem.
ano siya, combination ng parts.
Kasi naman-
Hermaphrodite, ganon.
Ang flowers kasi
Taray.
parehas naman yung ano, di ba? Parehas yung reproductive organ.
Orchis.
Oo.
Orchis is the word, orchis.
Which means balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So, kaya yun yung magiging symbol ng episode na to. So, this house
Orchid.
delves into it delves into relationships in a way that is about your interaction or bodily interactions with one another, like in a more communal nature. So, yun nga. Communal. Orgy.
No! Oh my
Share,
goodness.
ganyan.
It speaks to what our relationships will bring us and how we can get the most of them.
Okay.
Ano yun? Para ma-maximize sex lang, ganon. Returning to this house's emphasis on sex, it's important to note that the French refer to an orgasm as le petit mort or the little
Yeah.
death. Oo. Because you die a little bit inside.
I heard that in Emily in Paris, ganon.
Oh
I
no!
mean, there's a mystical connection between sex and death in a way na parang the act of sex produces life, which in turn produces death. Kumbaga, it's like a cycle. It's
Yeah.
like two sides of the coin, diba?
Yeah. Because anything that is, nabubuhay will all eventually die. So,
Kaya basta may weird thing between sex and death. And so,
ba't tawan-tawa?
Sobrang perfect kasi Scorpio yung ruler ng 8th house.
Yes.
Yes.
So, diba?
It
Dungeon.
is sex and death. Oo. Dungeon porn
Secret.
pala to.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
God! Yes!
May ball gagging and handcuffs.
Oh no!
Ball gagging pero
That kind of
pang-gag sa'yo basketball na.
Ganda. Death talaga yun. Oo, death talaga. Na-dislocate yung jaw mo.
Oo,
Ay,
girl.
bowling.
Ahas ka ba?
Oo.
Bowling ball, ganyan.
Malaki
Nadurog
na
ka
mabigat pa, no? Oo.
Correct.
Ang sakit. Sa panga. so, so one can also choose to view this as growth or a new beginning, the rebirth of the soul, or a gain for the partnership. So the eighth house is an equal opportunity house, placing sex, death, and rebirth on the same level playing field, acknowledging the viability and importance of all three. Yan. So yun nga, sex, death, and birth or rebirth. So it's the circle of life, ganon.
Oh.
Para siyang pangalan ng album.
Yeah.
Sex, death, rebirth.
Sex, death, and rebirth. Oo.
Tapos sinunod ng
Gawa
Scorpio.
Oo, gawa tayo ng album tapos yun yung title.
Tapos yung
Sex,
tugtog
death,
mo pang
rebirth. Oo. Diba? Parang, I'm gonna gag you with a bowling ball. La 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 la. Yay! Ganun.
Saan ang galing yun?
I don't know.
Mga fantasies mo, VP.
Exactly.
Fantasy CVP, mag-gag ng bowling ball.
Oo, ganun. Okay, I love you, you love me, we're gonna do it on a tree, ganun, whatever.
Ay, perfect.
Unggoy lang.
Nag-gag ng bowling ball kasi nag-drop sa Pasig River.
Exactly. That's the kind of mystery I want in my life. Charot. Diba? 7 days later, nahanap na po yung katawan niya. Kamusta? Bloated po, pero hindi namin alam meron siyang kagat na bowling ball. Hindi, sexual fantasy niya yun.
Nalunok niya na kasi may space na.
Nag-expand na.
Oo.
Hindi mo alam kung sexual fantasy o matakaw lang talaga eh. No? Anyway. punta na tayo sa the signs in their houses. Sa 8th house. Alam niyo ba kung ano yung 8th house niyo?
Ay, wait.
Teka, balikan ko yung
Virgo.
Ay, bakit
I'm
confirm form reason?
Virgo.
Oo, ako I am gonna hate this. Pisces yung 8th house ko. I just know it's gonna be bad. Kasi Pisces.
Oh no.
I think we're the same. Kasi nga, di ba parehas tayong ano?
Oo nga,
Aries
parehas
rising?
kami na... Hindi, parehas kami
Oo.
Leo rising.
Leo rising pala. So,
Ulitin ko na naman. Wait lang.
Is this why we cry during sex? Charot.
oh my God! No.
Why do you? I don't. BP, this is just you. Why do you
How can you... How
Ano
dare
yun?
you, Bern? Why would you throw me under the bus like that? Charot.
My 8 houses
Anyway.
in Taurus. Okay.
Naalala ko yung ano. Naalala ko si
Oh.
Brendan Fraser sa Bedazzled.
Never
Yung
seen
ano,
that. Ano yun?
Kasi di ba, he's wishing, meron siyang contract with the devil. Tapos he's wishing to be that guy na gusto ng girl. Tapos sabi, I wanna be sensitive. Tapos naging poet siya. Tapos umiiyak siya sa lahat ng bagay. The outfits are so beautiful.
I am
As it
not
turns
like
out-
that naman. Charot. Oh.
Tapos it turns out na yung sensitivity niya is because he's gay.
Oh.
Lagi may
Great.
catch. Lagi may catch
That's-
yung mga wish niya.
That's so VP.
Yeah. I feel like that's gonna be 8th house in Pisces. So, anyway, simulan na natin to.
Okay.
Simulan
Nasa
nyo na
Pisces
sa
ka.
8th
Sa-
house in Aries.
Okay.
Nikki, binyagan mo na bilang kakabalik mo lang.
Sige. Okay. So with the 8th house in Aries, the main challenge of life is to accept the constructive force of anger and conflict. If Mars isn't extremely well positioned, this speaks of one's tendency to waste their energy on irrelevant issues and seen primarily through challenging aspects of Mars. So, palaaway.
Oo, ano yun? Sex nga yung usapan, tapos may away pa rin. Ganun talaga yung mga Aries, no?
Oo.
Lahat ng bagay.
Kasi ayaw nila ng concept ng change. And they will rebel.
So pag
That's why.
pag nagpalit kayo ng posisyon, ganyan magagalit sila.
Kakanta si Ariana. Switching the position.
The positions pa yun. Oo. Sabi lang missionary lang. Anong wheelbarrow?
Okay lang yung
Sarap.
change, pero hindi siya yung hindi siya easy. Hindi siya yung transition. Talagang kailangan may fuss. Pag kung magbabago, kailangan
May ritual. Oo.
kailangan may galit, ganyan.
Kailangan
So, paano siya
exciting yung...
So, paano from cowboy, pag nag-helicopter siya, may buong ritual pa, ganun. Papatugtog
Hindi,
muna siya
binabalibag.
Enya.
Binabalibag.
Siya ikot na ganyan.
You can say...
Ang binabalibag niya yung nakahiga, no? Hindi siya yung iikot. Yung nakahiga.
Hindi.
Oh no!
Kailangan may shadow.
Angat. Iikot.
Oo.
Okay.
Diyos ko.
Tuloy.
Tapos, ano pa?
Ay, maganda to. Ito yung yung
Hmm.
isang part nung dito sa astrology zodiacscience.com. This is also a setting that accents the fact that all problems with young men full of energy, leadership, police, or army have to be mended and brought to a level of emotional acceptance and understanding. She got red. Oo, she got red. Fragile masculinity pala.
Aha.
Ano to, yung mga, siguro I think those with aggression na dinidisplay. Ito yung mga sinasabi natin na may underlying thing sa kanila. So
Yeah.
maybe, hindi sila, I mean, the emotional maturity, I guess, and the
Or
understanding.
may anger issues in life.
Oo, yung mga ganon.
Oo. Or parang yung maturity level nga nila or yung immaturity level, yung nagko-cause ng anger issues.
Yes.
Kasi parang they never got to resolve that.
So, pang
Mas
mga rough
parang-
sex ito.
Tapos they get into positions of power, and the aggression is exhibited in a
Through
different
that.
way. Diba?
Oo. Makeup sex, ganon. Yun nga, sabi ni
Or
Inye,
being racist. Ganyan.
Rough sex, yeah. But
Rough
it's not,
Oo.
probably it's not the kind of rough that people enjoy. Because
Medyo papuntang domestic
may galit.
abuse.
Oo, yeah.
Oo.
May
Papuntang
galit.
domestic abuse ito.
Wag namang ganon. That can be traumatizing. Pero oo, nagigets ko, parang may galit nga. Yung nagsisex ka, tapos pinapagalitan ka pa niya. Yung parang, yung
How
pinggan,
does that
meron pa mga
work?
kanin-kanin, ganon. Oo. Pero,
Naalala mo yung yung isang video na yung sinasampal niya yung guy, tapos nagalit yung guy kasi masakit.
Sinapak niya din. Oo.
Sinapak niya rin.
Sinapak niya din.
Nagalit siya.
Oo. Sinapak niya din yung
slap me.
No.
Aray!
Oo.
Ang hinamag.
Gago pa.
No.
Lema mo.
May lamang galit yung rough sex.
Oo.
May unresolved issues pala kasi.
Yung legit na
I said go rough,
Yeah.
not go abusive.
Oo. So mga 8 house in Aries dyan, medyo ingat-ingat ng konti.
But para sa mga masokista, go
There's a-
for 8 house in Aries.
Yes.
Oo, kung gusto mo yun, di ba? Oo.
Ah,
If it's,
Meron nga yung
if it's, Go.
if it's the thing that you like. Meron nga akong mga nakikita sa TikTok na yung ikikwento ko sa inyo kahit di nyo kailangan malaman yung mga favorite kong brand ng chicken. Number 1, Chooks to go. Number 2, Chook Me Daddy. Tapos, yun. So, ang bagay ng partner.
That's probably 8th house in Aries.
Yep.
Oh my God. Sila na naghahanap ng choking.
Oo.
Chowking.
Choking, ganyan. So,
The
if that's your thing, whether gusto mo ng choking or gusto mo ng chow fan with siomai, 8th house in Aries ang kailangan mong hanapin.
Yes.
Baka
Gutom na
naman
ako.
choking, di ba? Anyway.
Yes.
Kahit yung
Next
ano lang.
house.
Yeah.
Laureate.
Yes.
Go,
Kahit
Taurus.
ano lang, 1 year supply of kangkong. O game Taurus.
1 year supply kang
Eto.
pinaniman ka nila, no?
For
Meron ka ng
VP
patch
daw,
of
1 year
land.
supply of kangkang.
Pwede din yun.
Hindi na siya
Mahirap yan.
tatanggal.
Anyway, 8th house in Taurus. Taurus is a sign that celebrates life, while the 8th house is one to destroy it. One of the greatest oppositions of the zodiac is seen in this position, and change will come as this slow, difficult interference with life that simply has to break at some point. There is something too different from what one's primal nature would desire in this position, and to mend differences between personal and the collective might come as extremely hard for this person. I don't understand. But transformation is slow and has to be enjoyed, or it won't happen at all. Sabi, this leads to all sorts of problems in letting go of people, circumstances,
Welcome
career ventures, and even physical waste. These are the people, the people.
Hindi na nga namin pinansin eh.
I am my own critic, so don't worry. These are the people that have to throw used and broken things into trash and don't want the energy of broken material treasures tainting their emotional world. Okay. 8th house in Taurus, since direct opposite ng Scorpio ang Taurus, ito yung for them, this is like a hindrance, parang ganun. Parang 8th house requires you to change and transform. Pero since Taurus,
Punta sa Taurus,
alam mo yun,
oo,
fixed
stubborn.
side, matigas ang ulo, and change is never easy for Taurus. Mahirap sa kanila yung ganitong position. So, yun.
OMG. This is
Kaya meron silang
this is my
issues
8th
in letting
house.
go.
Yeah. My fear of
Nikki
change.
is red to filth.
Oo nga, this is my 8th house. My God. Yung kailangan magtapon ng mga broken things into trash.
Mm-mm.
Yes. I can
More,
attest that.
actually, in
Kasi-
general, you need to learn how to let go.
Oo.
Oo. Pero ang
You need to
wino-wonder
learn-
ko lang, this said nothing about sex. Yung 8th house in Taurus.
More
But
on
no,
siya,
gets ko naman
change.
though, kasi 8th house is also change
Yeah.
and transformation na medyo connected sa 12th house na i-discuss pa lang natin. Pero kasama yun eh. Like, di ba? Life, rebirth, death. Diba? It's a cycle of transformation.
Okay. But joy, for 8th house in Taurus naman, joy is found in bizarre choices. So, like weird sex stuff.
Bizarre choice.
Oh.
Oh, she's that
bizarre
kind
is
of girl.
bizarre.
Oo.
Example, please, Nikki. Sample. Charot.
What's the most bizarre
Yeah.
thing you've done?
Or you think of doing, like you want to try?
I don't know pa. Pero more on
Bro,
ako
baka
dun
hindi
sa ano
pa-
talaga eh. More on ako sa letting go.
Oh.
Oh. So, hirap ka magpalabas? Ganon? Charot.
Welcome back, Nikki.
Welcome back!
Maligayang pagbabalik.
My God. Ang saya. Pero yun nga,
I'm so
yung
sorry.
yung letting go din talaga, pati yung friendships na damaged na. Yeah,
Mm.
I can say na minsan gusto ko lang siya i-keep as a friend kahit estranged na siya, parang ganun.
Oo nga, no?
Ah.
I remember
Mm.
some people.
Aha.
Some lang.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Okay. Ang hirap din pala for Nikki kasi like sun niya and yung 8th house niya talaga ay direct.
Talagang direct.
Ano?
Oo.
Oo. Gets. Okay. So sa mga 8th house in Taurus dyan, good luck in letting go. Labasan sana kayo. Anyway, 8th house in Gemini.
Oh no.
With the
Kaya
8th
this
house in
year?
Gemini. Sorry. Within the year.
Paano kung ginanon ka, no, during the app? Kaya this year.
Oh my God.
Kasi ano
I
eh.
would pack my bags
Sakit
and
na.
leave immediately.
Para,
Never coming back.
may balak ka bang matapos?
Continent. Oo.
Oo. Uy, nandyan na yung Uber pool ko.
Oh my,
Okay na. Mauna na ako.
oh my God.
Send mo na lang yung video. Ha? Thank you.
Tawagan mo na lang ako, ungulang kita kung kailangan mong katulong.
Gago.
So bad. So bad. Give the 8th house in Gemini na. Babasahin ko na to.
Go.
Go.
With the 8th house in Gemini, changes always move through one's mental plane and superficial approach is almost impossible to accept. This is a typical position for those born with their ascendant in Scorpio. And we will see that they have real trouble accepting anything carefree that lacks depth and deep instinct to its core. So, kailangan malalim talaga. Like, yung very
Hindi siya pwedeng,
typical Gemini.
Hindi siya small talk person.
Yes.
Oo. Hindi mo siya pwede. Kailangan
Ito yung mga nagpo-post sa social media ng let's talk about the stars and dreams and ganyan. I hate small talk.
Oo. Good luck. So, charot. Asa na ako na wala tuloy ako. Individuals with their 8th house in Gemini will steer clear of small talk. Yun nga. Often not realizing how necessary and helpful it can be. Yun. O see, you heard that? 8th house in Gemini. Dismissal of brotherly love or love with a sibling is almost always present. So it needs to be found in their heart and accepted for better or for worse. So ito yung mga nangaaway ng kapatid. Or yung ayaw ng friends lang. Or like yung lambingan friends, gano'n. Oo. Ito rin ata yung mga ayaw sa skinship between friends. I mean, now I get it kasi pandemic. Diba? Pero yung nag-hug, sumasandal sa shoulder, yung kakbay, gano'n.
Yung mga very kinesthetic. Yeah, touchy-feely.
Oo. Ayaw nila ng ganun. So, changes in life will be strangely casual when they are big and usually approached with ease and vigor. This is the position that always allows love of change, and these dreamers will search for happiness in strangest of places.
Oh,
so,
we found love
in a hopeless place.
Oo. Ito yung mahilig sa outdoor, ganyan.
Oh my God!
Oh, interesting.
For happiness in the strangest of places.
Ano bang mga strange places na yan? Paki-explain.
Sa likod ng bus.
yung nasa Twitter, yung nasa Cyberscape ba yun? What the hell?
Oh my God, Cyberscape beta, yes, that is so true.
Oh,
Sa Ortigas?
Oh no!
There's someone who's
Sand on
worked
Bern.
there before for like a year.
Sand on Bern.
And there's some mezzanine.
Sa bagay.
Oh.
Parang
Pag
gusto
walang
kong pumunta
tao.
doon tapos manghuli ng tapos tanong ko kung 8 house in Gemini siya.
Ano pala, no, research pala.
Hindi naman
Fieldwork.
ako
Oo.
8,000 Gemini, pero
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh.
that was 10 p.m.
Mhm.
Tapos na maglinis ang maintenance.
Oh, saka di ba,
Na-sign na niya yung last for the day.
around
Oh my
7 p.m.
God.
wala nang gaanong tao in that area.
10 p.m. nga.
Kaya nga, so as in wala naman tao. So
Oo,
safe.
diba? I timed it
Pretty
perfectly.
safe.
Naman, no.
Mm-mm.
Oo.
I timed it perfectly. Mhm.
Oh my God, nag-aabang ka doon, Bern.
Hindi, inaral ko yung movements for a week. Like, okay, gintong oras.
Nagiging active yung mga mga burikat.
Diba? Tapos,
Oo.
diba they lock the cubicles. Yung mga yung maintenance. I figured out a way of how to open it.
Someone was in need.
Oo. Papuntang kriminal na eh.
Yeah. Pero
So,
sabi ko
yun,
sa'yo,
yung mga
napaka-helpful ng ₱5 sa ganung situation.
oo naman. I mean,
Oh.
like, not just cubicle doors and outdoor sex, but maraming use yun. Yan, sa mga 8 house in Gemini, mahilig sa outdoors.
Mhm.
Saka ayaw ng small talk. So, wag mo sila masyadong kausapin while doing it. Ganon.
Oo.
Kung tanongin ng
Jugjug
weather.
lang ng
mga
jugjug.
ganyan.
Oo.
Oo.
Or kung kumain na ba sila.
Oo nga. Diba?
Wala nang tanong-tanong, diretso na.
Oo.
Yes.
Nag-aano
agad,
kayo,
ganyan.
diba? O kaya mamaya nagvi-vidjox kayo tapos biglang kinamusta mo yung nanay niya. Ano yun? Diba?
Where did it come from?
Oo. Wag ganun.
But,
Paano
excuse me,
na-experience mo na yan, VP?
Hindi pa naman.
Oh no?
Sinagot sa'yo na, excuse me, we're not on that level. So, just don't.
Are we on the next level? Siya.
Mm-mm.
Yan na. Come on,
Just
Navy.
don't involve my family.
Yes. Nag-aano na nga lang kayo eh. One night stand na nga lang, may damayan pa ng family pets, gano'n.
Sige na, next house.
Ayan.
Okay.
Go
Go
in, yeah.
in.
With the 8th house in Cancer, it is almost impossible to control inner fears left as inheritance by our elders. So, may pinamana na naman sa kanilang issue.
Oo.
Ano ba? Lagi na lang.
Yung mga houses in Cancer, no? Yung mga
Phobia.
mga issues
Trauma.
na iniwan sa kanila ng pamilya.
Family issues.
Oo.
Oo.
Family
Trauma.
issues talaga.
So, pati
Oh my
sexual
God.
insecurity ng magulang mo, ikaw pa rin talaga magdadala.
Diba?
Pag
May
8 house in
trauma.
Cancer.
Trauma from seeing their parents having sex at one.
Oh no!
Oo.
Well, I don't want to
Ito
talk
yung
about
nahuli
it.
nila yung magulang nila. Oo.
It's the most embarrassing 30 minutes of my life.
In fair
30 minutes?
Oo.
30
in
Ba't mo
fair.
pinanood?
Oo. Paano ka naipit doon?
Nasa ilalim ka ng kama. Nagtatago ka,
Oo
gugulatin
nga.
mo yung parents mo.
Double deck ba yun? Tapos nasa taas ka? Kaya hindi ka makaalis.
Jesus Christ.
Superstar. Superstar. Oh my God.
This is a
God.
typical position for those whose mothers were afraid of pregnancy, maybe feeling lost and lonely in their state of mind. Oh, so scarred ka, ano ka, tawag dito. Ay, hindi ka planado, charot.
Oo.
Naman yan.
Kaya
Ikaw yung
pala,
dapat
It is a
ano,
caring
trauma na
position
naman.
that makes, yeah. I know, oo. Oh my God. Sana hindi ka nabuo, charot. Wag po, hindi po ganon.
Ikaw yung dapat niluno.
It is a caring position that makes this.
What?
Ikaw yung
Nagkamali.
dapat niluno.
No! Cancel era.
Ito na. It is happening, the most cancelable episode of Tsaastrology, the
Ever.
podcast. Mhm.
Yes.
Go
Welcome to
tuloy.
Mercury Retrograde.
Aha.
Nawala tuloy ako. It is a caring position that makes these individuals more sensitive than they might seem. It is never easy to accept this deep emotional nature that hides within. People born with their eighth house in Cancer tend to dismiss emotions, pretending they are not as important as their rational mind, and will surround themselves with those who support this theory. Forgiveness and acceptance,
Mm.
joined with compassion and sensitivity, save these strong-willed individuals from breakdown. So ano sila, ayaw nila ng emotions.
Ayaw nila ng labels.
Takot silang makaramdam.
This is so
Ganon.
this is
Ang
weird
weird
for
ng cancer.
cancers, no? I mean the cancer
Oo.
position kasi 'di ba emotional ang ano.
Cancer.
Tapos sila they dismiss it.
Kaya nga.
Baka nga kasi
Ah.
namana na nila lahat ng emosyon galing sa ninuno
Oo
nila.
ba?
Hindi na nila kailangan ng bago. Oo. Like, I've had enough.
Yeah,
Ganon. Yeah, this is
maybe.
total
Oo.
total
Maybe.
opposite ng Cancer.
Or more like
Yeah.
this is parang it's their fear, parang ganon.
Yeah,
Oo.
I think it's their
Mm.
fear. So probably the opposite of how they usually are. That's probably their fear.
Or more like they're scared of what they will become once they start feeling those emotions. Parang ganon.
Oo.
Pwede.
Yeah, kaya nga I think ayaw nila ng emotions or ng labels kasi parang to them it will interfere with their logic, with their rational mind.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay.
Mm. So yun, 8,000 Cancer, hindi masaya ka bonding. Yeah.
8,000
Hindi pwedeng
Cancer
i-prank.
manhead.
Mm.
Oh my God,
Ano
I'm
lang
sad
to?
to-
Pang saglitan lang to, carfan lang ganun.
Oo.
Literal dadaan lang sa buhay
Ay!
mo. Diba?
Ayaw nila,
Ay.
ayaw nila ng something deep. Parang ganon.
So ano, just the
Kasi nga,
tip?
yung fear nila na
Ulo lang.
My
Yun
God.
nga eh, parang- Gag. Just the tip.
Ayaw nila ng deep eh.
Maybe kasi baka mamaya kapag tinodo mo siya, ma-inlove na siya ng tuluyan. And they're scared of that.
Oo.
Because that involves
Nice save, Bern.
emotions.
Nice
Diba?
save. Nice save.
That involves emotions and they don't want that. O, diba?
Oo.
Okay,
Hmm.
gets. Okay, next tayo. 8,000
Eto.
Leo.
Ito, sa Leo naman, if the 8th house is in Leo, there is no easy way to accept authority. Not only will a person need a change of personal image and scenery, but they will also see all of ego-related problems of their own in other people. So, projecting.
Mm.
In case they won't accept childish behavior and efforts of others, this simply means they are not on the right track. There's almost always something off with their perception of success. Oh. To truly evolve and transform into successful and strong individuals full of life, they have to build their level of respect for others and themselves to infinite heights. The challenge here lies in their ability to respect those who aren't deep, practical, and responsible as they think suitable. Tapos,
Okay.
once they see that a smile on their face is directly related to the respect they nurture for their own child, um, or own child within, their perception will change and they will be ready to manage, rule, and shine their warm light on other people. Okay.
Okay.
May
Parang,
authority issues. Kailangan sila in
oo,
control.
Oo. Tapos wag mo
hindi
i-project.
pwedeng
Ganun.
oo.
Ayaw nilang
So,
maging
Respect.
submissive.
oo,
Yes.
pure top,
Gusto ko yung,
ganun.
Mm.
gusto ko yung sinabi na the challenge here lies in their ability to respect those who aren't deep, practical, and responsible as they think
As I
suitable.
think suitable. Oo.
So
Parang
parang,
taas naman ng bar niya.
Mm-mm.
Oo, mas standards,
oo,
ganun.
Oo,
tama,
yes.
standards. So yung tipong parang parang, ang baba naman nun. Hindi ko bet.
Oo,
Oo. Di niya nare-respetuhin.
Oo, mga
mm.
ganyan. So
Ito
nandun
yung
yung challenge.
ito yung natuto lahat ng alam niya sa sex from porn stars.
Oh
Na,
my,
you know,
no,
girl,
That's
no.
not
girl,
how
you
it
put it in
works.
slowly. Yeah, you don't jackhammer it.
My goodness. No. Oh my God.
Yeah, I just remember the conversation kasi na like when I'm watching videos like that, ayoko nung ganong way yung jackhammer. Kasi sabi, iniisip ko na parang this is so, number one, kawawa yung yung bot. Diba?
Oo.
Like, this is
Yes.
so unreal. And tapos to think na maririnig mo na they're usually underpaid.
Yeah.
Tapos ganun kalala yung dinadaanan nila. Like, no, honey, that's not fun.
I don't think they're paid enough to endure that.
Yeah.
Diba?
that is too painful
Mm.
for them for that kind of money that they're receiving. But yeah, anyway,
Oo.
yun nga.
So, medyo, like, mataas yung standards nila, not for themselves, for others. So,
Yes.
talagang,
Mm-mm.
parang kailangan, in the people that surround them, kailangan laging performance level.
Yes.
Yes.
Oo.
Yun yung
Kumbaga
gusto
parang
niya.
they have a certain standard for things. Tapos pag hindi mo siya na-meet, wala kang silbi sa kanila. Ganun.
Pwede ulul mo,
And,
tangina ka.
diba?
Hayop.
yun yung
Oo.
yun yung nakaka-sad kasi most
Napaka-egotistic.
likely, hindi nila siya
Special
sasabihin.
ka.
Like, may
Oo. Hindi nila
expectation
naman
lang talaga sila.
i-communicate eh.
Oo.
Oo. Hindi nila
Oo.
i-communicate yun yung expectation nila. Oh my God.
So, parang,
Oh my God, 8 House in Leo, I hate you already.
ako din.
Ere. Oo. Ang ere.
Mm.
hindi masayang ka-bonding at hindi masayang ka-sex chat.
Like, you know,
Totoo.
kung wala akong wala rin akong pakialam sa'yo, excuse me.
Diba?
Sex lang naman yan. Oo.
Kung may makasex kayong 8 House in Leo tapos jackhammer kayo, murahin mo, hayop. Sabi,
Oh my God, wait. Speaking of that, diba? So, i-relate natin na parang sila yung yung, alam mo, yung sobrang obvious ng disappointment after you do it.
mm.
Diba?
Yeah. Oo.
Bitch.
Tapos parang pinaalis ka na lang bigla.
Oo. Kala mo magaling, makapagreklamo.
Excuse me, no? Laila di ka nga eh. Tapos may ini-expect ka? Excuse me.
Expect mo patron.
Nahiga ka lang, hayop. Ganun.
Makapag-expect, kala mo maayos yung apartment.
Alam mo malinis. Oo. Oh my gosh.
Ayan. So, 8 House in Leo, alam nyo na. Oras na para magpakumbaba. Ganon.
True.
Fine. Next na natin.
Okay.
8th house
Next
in
na tayo.
Virgo.
Yeah. So, the sign of Virgo rarely has some idea of what hedonism is.
Hindi niya alam.
Talaga ba?
Bakit may hedonism dito?
Because you don't know how to have fun.
Yes.
Oo. They don't know how to have fun. My God.
Hanggang sex and transformation, talagang ganun pa rin ka-square. Yan. So, and it seems to have the need to go into detailed analysis of everything, taking out all colors out of creative things in life. The main problem is hidden in the fact that without detail, there wouldn't be functionality. And to ground any grandiose idea, we have to be practical enough to commit to details.
Ay, ang ganda nun. In fairness.
Sa patong pangit ka, Bandi.
In fair, ito yung pag
Oo.
after ng sex, merong next time, ganon. Tuturuan ka on how to make, how to make it
Oo.
better.
Oo.
Even if
Or-
you don't wanna hear it, sasabihin nila sa'yo kung
Oo.
paano.
Unsolicited advice.
Kung, yes.
Or minsan habang during, ganun, parang habang bumabayok kami, so, pakaliwa mo ng konti. Konti pa.
Wait,
Palo,
that's
ayan.
not
Ganun.
bad though. That's not bad though. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
I mean,
It makes it better.
Oo.
oo,
I have
you're
to
directing
defend it
pressure.
kasi 8,000 Virgo ako.
Kaya pala.
Oh.
No, but hey,
Ayan.
it does make sense to say something that would make it better during sex.
Yeah.
naman.
May point naman. Mm.
Kailangan-
So,
Ano,
Kailangan,
kahit blow to the ego.
oo.
Yung mga tipong, ay, hindi ka naman pala masyado malaki, kaya ko yan.
That was so underhanded.
Hindi mo alam kung compliment o ano eh.
O ano, oo. Parang, confident ka
Virgo
lang
na
ba?
Virgo.
Or,
Oo. That's very Virgo. The passive-aggressive.
Yung mga tipong, ay,
Totoo.
pakaliwa, no? Galing. It curves to the left, no? Ang ganda.
the attention to detail is strong in this one. Ayan. Ito pa. Resistance given to practical daily matters with this natal position leads to all sorts of health-related problems. So a
Ayan.
person has to realize that the only way to find satisfaction in the material world is through the ulit. Na-confuse ako sa sentence. A person has to realize that the only way to find satisfaction in the material world is through the material world. Madonna, is this you?
yes.
Okay. Gets,
And
gets,
it will be
Okay,
tossed
gets.
aside as irrelevant comparing to their incredible mental dominance. So you really have to be grounded. Like, yun nga, yung presence mo.
Like,
yes.
So,
it is what it is. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
Kailangan siya, ma-realize niya yan. And true intelligence hides out in body, our routine, our psychology. Mercury is
Physiology.
is exalted. Physiology pala. So, psychology. May
Morgan, ikaw. Ikaw ba?
Oo.
Marian.
Mercury is exalted in the sign of Virgo and the element of Earth. So any mental effort must have its final goal in its manifestation in the real world. Everything else will look like a bundle of empty words if no substance is given through practicality and grounding.
Yun nga.
So, ito yung may expectations pero hindi niya na nalalabas ng mabuti. So they really have to learn how to focus on those details
Yeah.
and
To
malabas
fleshing it.
nila.
Ay.
So ito yung wag mong iniisip lang kapag medyo hindi tumatama, gano. Angguluhan mo. Lalo na kung pumapaling pa kaliwa, 'di ba? Iabot mo yung kabilang kamay, gano.
Angat mo onte. Bigyan mo unan.
Feeling ko 8,000 Virgo yung yung ang daming iniisip habang nagse-sex other than having sex.
Oo. Kasi magpapasurvey siya after.
May performance.
Please rate the following.
Yeah,
Oo.
may exit
Please rate the
interview.
following. 5 being the highest, ganun. Cleanliness. Rhythm.
Wait. Ano ka, Yelp?
Yelp review.
May
Oh
review.
my God. Oo, may Yelp review.
May review.
Yelp ang pota.
So pagkatapos yung magbanlaw, no, medyo magka-cuddle muna kayo. Pero bago ka humiga sa kama for cuddle, ma'am, sir, survey lang po tayo, no? Pasign na lang
Hindi,
po.
Oo. Customer
Hindi.
satisfaction
hindi siya
survey.
cuddle. Hindi siya cuddle.
Ano?
Debriefing siya.
Debriefing. What
As in,
worked, what
magkatapat kayo
didn't
sa
work, and
upuan,
what could
ganyan.
work better.
Oo. How can we improve the whole experience for you? I mean, not necessarily na uulitin ko sa'yo, pero I just wanna improve it. Ganyan.
Oo. Iniisip ko tuloy pag 8 house in Virgo nag-host ng orgy, may FGD pagkatapos.
Did
May
you like
focus
it?
group discussion.
Oo.
Okay, so which one is better? Ganyan.
Oo. Who's in need of help? Mga ganyan.
Oh my God.
Pin this sticker to the person you prefer to do it again with.
Tapos nakapaikot kayo no, sa upuan.
Oo.
Parang AA meeting.
Yes. Ganda.
Oh my God.
Sobrang kalat ng 8 house in Virgo.
Yes.
Na
Oh my God.
My God.
okay. Oh my God, this episode medyo pinagpapawisan.
Dahil dyan, i-move na natin sa susunod, which is
Libra.
8 house in Libra.
Libra. It is a
Oo.
truly strange position, for this seems to be linked to people who want to be alone. Weird.
Ay,
Nga.
sariling sikap.
Oh my God.
Even though it is our natural need to have someone to love, reaching for perfect harmony, this obviously doesn't apply to everyone in the zodiac. Even though these dreamy individuals might wish for their fairy tale ending, their acceptance of togetherness will be flaky and unstable. They need to build a personal approach to partnership, marriage, and all things that are related to other people from scratch, as if their life is marked by inconsistent relationships and parents who weren't as functional together as they were when apart.
Oh my God, bakit may trauma na naman from family?
May
Alam
Alam mo,
damdam na
yung
naman
ano
pala.
lahat ng discussion natin about the houses from 1 to ngayon, the 8th, lagi silang may deep root sa subconscious mo from what you grew up with. And it takes root from there. So ayun na nga. As those who lack tact and wish to be independent, they find themselves in strangely satisfying relationships before marriage, while having trouble coping with the institution of marriage in the end. The key here,
Oh my God.
the key here obviously hides in their deep, intimate world and recognizing the difference between marriage and obligation. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
Pero okay, sige, may relationship. Pero when it comes to it,
Seryosohan na.
settle
Oo.
down na. Parang,
Biglang
wait.
personal
Wait.
stuff.
Oo.
Oo.
Magaling ka sa
No.
jowa, hindi ka pwede sa asawa.
Parang ganun.
Ang labo.
They probably see it more as an obligation kasi.
Oo.
Na,
Or parang a
It's a
societal norm.
It's a responsibility for them and di pa sila ready.
It sounds like they have
it's a
relationship
responsibility.
issues.
Pero like iba yung iba siguro yung perception nila about it.
Like, yun nga, they prefer to be alone. So, siguro it could be relationship issues, could be commitment issues. It could also be parang they're really not built for that. Kasi nga, it goes back to having parents who weren't as functional na
Together.
magkasama or
Oh my
apart.
God.
Oo.
Oo. Parang natakot
So they
din
never-
siya. Parang feel na din na gano'n na
Oo.
mangyari sa kanya. Oo.
So parang hindi nahihirapan sila. Ito yung mga taong ayaw masyado sa hindi masyadong maano sa sex, like very asexual in a way.
Pwede.
Kasi
Pwede.
because they think intimacy leads to commitment and commitment leads to marriage. Pero they never
Ayaw
understood
nila.
that
Oo.
concept. Oo.
Pwede.
Alam
Ano ba
ko na
yan?
kung
Parang
ano yung favorite restaurant ng
therapy.
mga 8 house in Libra.
Ano?
Ano yan?
Kamayan.
Yung mga 8 house yung Libra yung nakikita mo sa Watsons na laging bumibili ng lotion.
Oh!
Saka tissue.
Oo.
Oh my
Kaya,
God.
kaya pagpunta mo sa kanila, ang dami niyang bote ng lotion na iba-iba.
May unscented, may moisturizing, may deep
VS, Love
moisturizing.
Spell, ganyan. Mga ganun.
Magulat ka may label na Monday, Tuesday.
Oh no! No!
Oh my God.
Ay nako, 8 house in Libra, mabilan ka nga ng lube nang hindi lotion ginagamit.
Siguro toys.
Yeah, suki ng Iliam, mga 8 house in
Oo,
Libra.
Feeling
pwede.
ko.
Oo.
Puro toys lang best friend.
Diba? Mamigay nga tayo charot, sa mga 8 house in Libra. Para di naman sila kawawa. But yun nga. So, ano naman, madali namang intindihin si 8 house in Libra. Gets kung saan ang galing. Okay, game
Go
next.
make
8 house in Scorpio.
8
Inya,
house.
ikaw.
Okay. Yeah. This is a position that easily collects all trash into one place. There is deeply seated knowledge of endings and beginnings of all things in life. While these individuals accept the whole cycle of life and death, different than some other people in their lives. Fears they carry within go to the extremes, from panic to absolute bravery, and it's not easy to catch them in certain state for too long. While ano haba?
Okay.
While at one hand extremely ready to face any challenge that comes their way, they will give into mass hysteria in a minute, and you won't have any idea how to connect this to the same person they were just a while ago. So ano to, opposite extremes ang ano niya. Either you're ready or you're not.
Mm-mm.
Ito na naman
Ito
tayo
yung
sa
sumig-
ito na naman tayo sa Scorpio is not a walk in the park.
Oo.
I wonder how in terms of sex how they are.
Itong
Huwag
8
kang
house,
sisigaw
no?
ng may parak kasi tatakbo sila pa uwi.
Oo. Magpapanik.
Oo.
Or more like more like it's easy for them to just, I don't know, make it casual. Parang ganun.
Pero extremes like they
Yeah, I think,
dive in head first tapos alis
they
din
love
kagad.
you. They love you so much one minute they want to marry you, and then the next minute sinisipa ka nila palabas ng ng place nila.
Ito yung mga hindi ka pa tapos, binubok ka na ng Grab pa uwi.
No!
Actually, hindi pa kayo nagsisimula na book na. Naka-schedule book.
Naka-schedule na siya.
Bakit ganun? Pero nagigets ko yung kasi may sinabi din dito na depending on the position of the moon, their waters will be clean and their emotional state easy. So parang mabilis sila mag-switch nga. Kasi
Yun nga.
natural sa kanila eh. Oo.
It's kumbaga parang yung umpisa pa lang, they easily collect trash into one place. Like they have an instinct. They have an instinct na kung kailan dapat matapos at kung kailan dapat itapon na ang isang bagay. Parang
isang
ganun.
bagay, isang tao.
Same.
Opposite ng
Either.
Parehas din ng 8 house in Taurus. Ang Taurus naman, ayaw mag-let go. Ito naman, nangongolekta lang talaga ng kalat.
At madali sa kanila mag-let go. Kasi feeling nila, kung di na nila kailangan ng basura na to,
Bye, ganon. Oo.
Mm.
So, yung pag may makakadu ka ng 8th house in Scorpio, magdala ka na ng walis.
Linisin mo siya. Linisin mo yung
At,
bahay.
Mm-mm.
at linisin mo na yung sarili mo palabas.
Yes.
Oo.
Ang dumi-dumi ko.
Yun, yan yung totoong reaction.
Yes, ang dumi-dumi ko. Ganyan. Nag-iiskoba. Puta.
Oo. So, yan, check nyo yung mga ex nyo kung merong 8th house in Scorpio dyan, ha? Kung meron kayong ex na 8th house in Scorpio, ang dumi mo, girl, ligo ka ulit.
Wait, may isang part dito na they have an almost magical ability to face danger, stay calm in the most challenging situations.
Oh!
Yun nga, ready nga sila
Because-
for to get up and go.
Ready for death.
Oo.
Oo.
Oo,
They're not-
basically.
Yun na nga.
Ano yan?
So yung
Ano mangyayari?
ito yata yung ghosters. Pwede silang ghosters, no? Oo.
Oo.
Pwede. Mm-mm.
Yung mga tipong
Ito yung
na-realize
mga
nila,
ano.
na-realize nila hindi ka nila kailangan pala. Ganyan. So,
Oo.
bye.
Ito yung
Tapos
mga
hindi
no
nila
strings
ipapaalam
attached.
sa'yo.
Oo, ayan na
Pwede,
si
yeah. Oo.
Mm-mm. Ganun. Tapos
Oh my
hindi
gosh,
nila
I've had
bibigay yung
releases
totoo
na
nilang
yan.
pangalan sa'yo.
Oo.
Pag si VP nagsasabi, parang may hugot eh.
parang may personal experience.
Yeah, oo. Alam mo yung parang kulang na lang name drop.
Oo.
I feel like I've
Oo.
been through a lot. Charot, hindi.
Oh my gosh.
Yun, ang pakilala ba sa'yo, VP Mark? Pero yung pangalan niya talaga.
Clarence.
Tapos nung binilan niya ako ng kape, yung nakalagay doon sa Starbucks Cup Jobel. What the fuck?
Naging babae siya. Oh no.
Ay, Diyos ko.
Dobel lang po.
Random name.
I don't even know the fuck Jobel is. Oo. Anyway, next na tayo. I-ghost na natin yung 8th house in Scorpio. Total ghoster naman.
Go,
Mukha.
Nikki.
Oo, may tendency. Ayan, sige. Sagittarius. When the 8th house is set in Sagittarius, there is something strange about the convictions this person has. Everything that they anticipate will work, won't. Okay? And vice versa. As if the entire universe is there to teach them about the relativity of all things. While they are protected from danger with something as beneficent as the sign ruled by Jupiter, they will also have trouble with accepting all Jupiter related matters, teachings, and philosophical approaches. For as long as they feel their entire life has great purpose, they will be fine. But this is a state that runs off pretty quickly and pushes them to new activities, choices, and changes in their life that happen too often for the rest of the world to understand why. All negative things that happen will be a blessing in disguise, and all positive quite the opposite. To understand that their whole life is turned upside down, they will have to separate from common people and realize how different they are. If they lose faith, all can be lost in an instant. Ay, ba't parang
Ang
Eternal
sad
Mercury
naman.
retrograde sila. Oo.
Oo, perpetual retrograde.
Oh my God. So, wag siya
Everything that they
magmamanifest.
anticipate will work. Oo.
Oo. My gosh.
Everything they
Kawawa.
anticipate will work. Won't.
Tapos,
Kumbaga.
kung
Oo.
ano yung...
Will work or won't work.
Oo, kung ano
Mm-mm.
yung iniisip nilang won't work, will work.
Yun yung
Oh my
gagana.
God.
Okay.
Oo.
Oo.
So,
So,
8th house
yun,
in
tapos
Sagittarius.
yung mga negative. Ah,
Oo. 8th house in Sagittarius, siguro sila yung tipong siguro nasanay na sila na kung ano man yung kabaliktaran lagi yung nangyayari. Parang ganon.
mm.
Mm.
Or kung
Sila
hindi pa
yung
sila
ano-
sanay, replace it.
Oo. Sila yung wag ma-jinx. Ganyan.
True. Oo.
Ang hirap naman ng buhay ng 8th house in Sagittarius.
Feeling ko sila yung hope
Oo.
for the best pero expect the worst.
Parang
Hope for the
Oo.
best pero the worst happens and they didn't expect it.
Oo.
Ay, sa bagay.
They cannot.
Mm-mm.
Ito yung
Ang sad.
ito yung ito yung makikipag blind date kasi nireto siya ng friend niya tapos pagdating niya hindi niya type.
Pwede.
Pwede.
Or yung in-expect niya na
Mm.
na matutuloy yung booking niya tapos wala.
Feeling
Tapos
ko,
maaaberya yung booking, sisiraan, ganun.
Oo.
Oo.
pag
Or
8
yung
house in Sagittarius ka, dapat tanggapin mo na lang whatever happens.
mm.
Whatever the universe throws at you. Okay.
Oo.
Parang
Whatever.
forever kang April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Ay,
Oo.
alam niyo yung opposite day?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
Yeah, ganun
Whatever.
sila.
Sa kanila
Kapag
everyday
ganun,
yun.
Oo.
Every day.
Oo.
Shit.
Forever and
Oh
ever.
my God.
That is not a
Kawawa.
fun day.
Oo, this just
So, ang
turned
gandang
really dark.
Ang gandang plot
Oh.
nito for a comedy movie.
A movie. Oo. Rom-com.
Mm.
Diba?
Oo, narinig mo yon, Catherine Heigl, Gerald
Yes!
Butler.
Catherine.
Girl comedy,
Heard
hindi
that.
rom-com.
I feel like it's gonna be a rom-com eventually. Right?
Oo.
I was thinking, Jim Carrey. Pero sige, pwede naman Jim Carrey and Catherine Heigl. Sige, pwede.
Why not?
You never know. Expect the unexpected nga.
Diba? Oh my God.
Ay, kawawa. Okay. Next na tayo. 8th house in Capricorn, down to our last 3 signs. Then, so 8th house in Capricorn, responsibility is something that doesn't seem to have value to the individual. This can lead to all sorts of difficult circumstances in case Saturn is challenged and there is not enough rest and calm experiences in their life. The pressure caused by Saturn is always there to push us toward evolution. But with this position, this pressure can sometimes be overwhelming and liberation is desired more than anything else. The main problem hides in the fact that this is held at an unconscious level and a person simply sees hard circumstances that create pressure while failing to see their part in avoiding them. So ayaw sa mga responsibilities.
Ayaw
Oh,
nila
ito yung-
and they think it's just pressure. Too much pressure.
Oo.
Oo. Anong too much pressure? Child support to, gago. Hindi pwedeng wala.
Hindi. Anong too much pressure, sir? Tinatanong ko lang po kung go large na po ba or ano.
Gusto niyo po ba ng extra fries or ng peach mango? Yun lang naman po yung
Ma'am,
tanong ko.
ma'am,
Oo.
tinatanong ko lang po kung upsize.
Oo.
Ma'am, ba't ka ganyan? Ito na, the main problem hides in the fact that this is held at an unconscious level and a person simply sees hard circumstances that create pressure while failing to see their part in avoiding them. So yun nga, parang, girl, ikaw yung may kasalanan yan, kagagawan mo to.
Bakit?
Ganon.
Oo.
Oo. 'Di ba? So there's always a side to their family tree that is hard to understand while they lack structure and a healthy routine, especially in sleeping patterns and rest. Kaya lagi silang puyat. If this position is approached in a tender and understanding way, with confidence and strength of will, there is no reason not to find a way out of endless loops family problems tend to create. So kapag 8th house in
Hindi-
Capricorn, ito yung mga sinasabihan ng panagutan mo yan. Ganon.
Hindi ba-
Oh my God.
Inisip ko parang ako to pero hindi naman ako 8 house in Capricorn.
Bakit naka...
No, yung like responsibilities, especially when it comes to to domestic responsibilities, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
It's just too much pressure.
Yeah. But then again, parang si 8th house in Capricorn, siya yung may kasalanan kung bakit nangyari yung
bakit.
pressure na yun.
Yeah.
Or
Oo.
yung responsibility na yun. Oo. So yun nga,
Pwede.
ito yung mga ama ng bata na nagrereklamo ba't siya magsa-child support, hindi naman daw kayo kasal.
Bakit kasi hindi kayo nag-condom?
Oo,
Yes.
like
Oo, 'di ba? But hello, it's partly your fault, ganon. I mean, I'm not saying na everyone na lahat ng tatay na nang iwan ng anak ay 8th house in Capricorn na. It's just an example of that situation.
Ito na naman yung no, isang example na kabaligtaran ng trait nung sign. Kasi Capricorns is all about responsibility, especially kasi 'di ba sila yung ruled by Saturn. And it's natural for them. Pero for this position, 8th house, no, it's really a burden for them.
Oo.
And they
Parang
don't want
they
it.
they don't like to take on the responsibility of something that's their fault.
Parang ganun.
Oo. Ito yung yung nakakabasag ng pinggan tapos pag sinumbong kay mama, ikaw ituturo.
Depende sa kami
Parang
nakabasag ng
based
pinggan
on
sa our home.
Ayun. Sa SM department store,
Sa
yung
SM.
sa taas. Mamahaling mga mga korel.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow,
Wait,
long
share ko lang
pause.
na
Nag-isip tayo masyado.
Share ko lang
Oo,
na
medyo-
up until now, up until today, natatakot pa rin akong dumaan doon sa part na yan ng our home.
Ako din.
Same. Lalo
Baka
na pag
kasi
kami cart. Oo.
Oo.
Diba?
Diba,
Kasi
ako
hindi ko
nga
sure kung may accidentally matabig ko or
Mabump
something.
mo.
Exactly. 'Di ba? Ako nga nadudulas ako naturally like walang kahit na eh. 'Di ba? Nauuntog ako kung saan-saan eh.
What more kung dumaan ka doon, di ba?
Exactly.
Nautog
Like,
mo yung mga vase. Oo.
girl, wala akong pambayad.
Like, natabig mo
kami
yung
no
isang
every
cabinet,
week, no?
tumumba siya. Tapos bumagsak siya doon sa mga sa mga
Mga
baso.
Literal na domino effect. Oo.
Oh.
Oh my God!
Oh my
'Di ba?
God.
But so going back kay 8th house in Capricorn, ito mahirap din tong kasi ito yung bad experience nyo na nga, ikaw pa yung may kasalanan.
Magka-gaslight
Yeah.
ka.
Na, oo. Exactly.
It be like that.
Gosh.
But ang daming
Okay.
mahirap ka bonding sa 8th house. It's extreme, no? It's either masaya kang kaano or hindi ka masayang kaano.
True.
Kaano?
Naka-influence ni Scorpio.
Oo. Well, true.
Hmm.
So yan. Ay, padilim ng padilim. Sana naman pagdating natin ng Pisces, it's not that bad, no? For me and Bern. But
I have a feeling na hindi. I have a feeling na
That's what
malala.
you think.
I'm not reading ahead eh. I want to be surprised.
Ako din. Sige, game. 8th house
Pero
in
8th house in Aquarius muna.
Sino na ba?
Ikaw.
Bern.
Ako, okay. 8th
Uh-uh.
house in Aquarius, we are all aware of positive signs to the sign of Aquarius, especially those of us who love astrology or commit our existence to it. People with their 8th house set in Aquarius tend to see only negative sides to this sign and can't handle the stress, changes, the movement of civilization, and fast conversations that don't seem to have their grounding. This position speaks of the inability to open up for progress and new things. And even though the value of memories is incredibly important, letting them go can be even more satisfying for someone with this setting. Once they realize the value of solitude and freedom, there won't be so many unrealistic expectations from other people, and mental pressure they create for themselves would slowly fade. Friendships have to be nurtured, but also allowed to change, grow, and bring all the challenges of interpersonal relationships with them. 8th house and Aquarius are totally afraid of change.
Basically.
Ayaw nila.
Ayaw nila.
Kasi diba Aquarius is a sign of progress. Sila, no,
Evolution.
don't.
No, it's...
Pag tinanong mo
Girl,
siya,
paano kung...
pag tinanong mo siya dun sa pang-apat niya na one night stand, kung ano ba talaga kayo, bigla na lang siyang tatalon sa window.
Parang bye.
Oh my God.
Pag nag-DTR na kayo, define the relationship. I know, bye.
Bye. Gulat ka galing second floor, nag-parkour siya pa uwi.
Oo.
Diba?
My God.
Diyos ko, 8th house in Aquarius, paano kung grower yung partner mo? Ayaw mo ng change.
Takot
They
Oo.
don't like
Hindi
growth.
yan ganyan kanina. Oo.
Ang gusto ko lang maintindihan kung bakit nagsinungaling ka sa akin.
Oo. Usapan
Bakit-
natin tres lang, mukha namang sa isyan.
Bakit nagbago to? Bakit
Oo.
I can't do this.
Sa picture, hindi naman mamula-mula. Bakit medyo...
Oh my God. Ang weird.
So,
Puro opposites.
Oo nga eh. Pero ito, nagigets ko kung saan galing yung ayaw, yung pagkaayaw ni 8th house in Aquarius. Kasi nga parang to them hindi nila gets where things are grounded. So hindi rin nila gets where things go.
Oo.
Diba?
They don't know where it's from. So hindi parang it's scary kung saan pa ito pupunta. Parang gano'n.
Oo, pag
Walang
gumalaw
basis.
siya, hindi niya alam saan pupunta.
Oo, what could happen? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm so stressed right now.
Oo.
May fear of the
Panic attack.
unknown.
Yeah.
Yun, tama. May fear of the unknown. Oo.
Which
Kailangan
is weird
sa
for
kanila.
Aquarius, diba?
Oo. Kasi like
Kasi
sila yung very...
Aquarius, G sila sa ganyan. Like, I don't know, this is new, let's go. Mga ganon.
Yeah.
Oo, 'di ba? Ito yung dapat bago kayo magpalit ng posisyon, binibrief mo muna siya. Next natin, yung next natin wheelbarrow ha, so dadapa ka. Tapos, anin ko yung binti mo. Okay?
Hindi pa bigla na lang. No?
Ano ka ba,
What are you doing?
habang nagsisex, yung isa, in a moment, we will change position. In a moment.
Parang yoga.
Guided
kaya
meditation.
Oo. Or merong, ding ding ding, ang susunod na posisyon ay 6-9. Ang susunod...
LRT station.
Puta, parang guided meditation yung dating nyo.
Oo, 'di ba? Diyos ko, ang hirap din.
Yes.
Pero it's not as bad, ha? Oo.
It's not as
Dahan-dahan
bad as
ibuka
weird.
ang iyong mga
Oo.
legs. Oh my God.
Ayan na, babayo na ha. Bibilis ng konti. Hingang malalim. And 3, 2,
Relax.
1. Oo. Okay? Okay? Okay, tuloy.
Wait, could this position of the 8th house be also parang attributed to people na may anxiety? Pwede,
Mukha.
no?
Pwede.
Oo, possible. Kasi it's parang anxiety roots from not knowing what's gonna happen next din eh.
Correct.
Or parang, or sometimes yung pagkaka-overthink mo, parang sa dami ng possible choices or endings, di ba? You don't know where it's
Panic
leaning
attack na.
towards.
Oo.
Hindi sila yung pwede mong kasex na na tipong cues lang. Kailangan sabihin mo talaga. Na
Oo.
masasex
Clear
kayo.
Oo.
communication.
Oo.
Na parang,
Hindi
gagawin
pwede
natin to ha.
Hindi pwede yung lumalapit ka pa lang. Tapos parang, ano yan? Ano
Oo.
ginagawa mo?
Bawal nagugulat. Kailangan merong may
You
warning
have
na
to tell
lalabasan
them that
ka
you're
na.
you're gonna do it.
Parang, malapit na ha.
Eto na.
Diyan na.
Let's
Naramdaman ko na. Huwag ka magugulat.
Next.
Okay,
Yes.
last. Inye, you do the honors. Read us.
Oo.
When the 8th house in Pisces when the 8th house begins in the sign of Pisces, dreamland is the most distant place for a person. These can mean either that they are too rational in their everyday circumstances to give value to their dreams, or that all their effort to materialize their desires fail. Fear of failure and betrayal is strong with this setting. And they will be strongly judgmental and opinionated on lies coming from other people. It is typical for these individuals to break up some relationships due to mistrust or disappointment as their fades and even stronger fears kick in. They have to take good care of their boundaries and keep their membrane to the outer world intact and nurtured. When they accept their mission and get in touch with their real talents, all things around them will fall into place and they will reach the state of happiness and faith they wish for.
Oh my
Shit.
God.
Isa lang
Parang,
masasabi ko.
to be fair, parang I described
Correct.
VP to a T.
Exactly. Not just me, Bern din. Like, I get it now.
Oh.
Fear of
I have to
failure,
go.
betrayal, judgmental, opinionated.
I have to go.
Oo.
Oo.
I'm not really
Pero-
comfortable right now.
I wish to be excluded from this
This
narrative.
narrative. Ayan.
I am not
Pero,
comfortable.
Pero aminin nyo, those qualities is what made this podcast survive.
Yes.
Because we fear failure so much and
And
betrayal
betrayal,
so much. Oo, parang hindi, we will keep going.
This is going to happen. Umiiyak na, this is going to happen. I will make it happen. Mga ganyan na siya.
Oo.
Sobrang tumama nung it's typical for these individuals to break up some relationships due to mistrust or
And
disappointment.
disappointment.
Very Pisces din, actually.
Naalala ko tuloy yung sinabi ko dun sa last ko na break up. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I would keep thinking about this thing that you did, so I don't think we could continue doing this.
Exactly.
Ganun lang.
Betrayal eh.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oo.
I'm so sorry.
Grabe. We're speechless right now. Like,
Wala na kami masabi.
oo.
Red to fail.
Oh my God.
Aray ko.
Like, lalo na nung sinabi na nga, they have to take good care of their boundaries and keep their membrane to the outer world intact and nurtured. That is so true. Like, I think that, yun yung quality na natutunan ko talaga early on in life. Like, I know where my boundaries lie. Like, and everyone's boundaries with me, I know where it is. Because you're supposed to. Oo. Diba? Parang, and what I keep private, I keep private.
Nainis ako dun sa all their efforts to materialize their desires fail. God damn it.
Hindi siya sinabi na talaga nagfe-fail yung efforts mo to materialize your desire, but you think it does. You think it fails. Lagi. Like, when you try to manifest something or you try to materialize something, feeling mo nagfe-fail siya. Kahit
I
hindi
don't
naman.
feel it. It's just happening or not happening.
You know, it's partly maybe it's partly because of the fear of failure. Because normally, if you have fear of
Yeah,
failure,
I guess
Yeah.
yun yun.
you
The fear
tend
of
to
failure and then,
not
oh my
do it
God.
at all. Yeah,
Hindi ko
Yeah,
kaya yung
yeah.
might as well
failure.
not
That
do
is
it if you're gonna
just-
fail. Yeah.
It's just too personal.
Yeah.
Si Vivi, ganun ko
I
ni
feel
Vivi.
very attacked right now.
Dito talaga yun eh.
I feel very attacked right now.
I know. This is like, totally new for me. Pero I super agree with everything na sinabi dito. Na talagang, oo nga. Diba? Parang minsan masyado kang rational na you end up not taking your shot.
No, it's
Diba?
bad. Like, you end up being cynical.
Yeah.
Oo.
You'll think of the
Oo.
worst things that will happen talaga.
Kaya ka
And it
nagiging
will happen.
judgmental and
Oo.
opinionated sobra. That's because of that.
Oo. Kaya, oh my God, this is why it's been so long since I last had sex. Because I feel like it's just going to be a disappointment.
Oh.
And you're afraid to fail.
I'm afraid to fail or I'm afraid the person will fail me. Like,
Yeah, you're
Oo.
afraid.
My God.
You're
Oo.
afraid of the whole thing to become a failure.
Failure. Oo, na parang,
Oo.
I don't want to finish and as I wipe my tummy clean, I would say, I waited 8 months for this. I don't know. Don't need that to happen.
Tapos nakatingin ka lang sa labas, no, habang naglilinis ka.
Oo.
So that was that.
Eto na
Oo.
yon.
Ito na yun.
Oo.
8 months. 8 months!
So, 8 months sa kadalawat kalahating oras sa traffic?
And this is it. Oo.
Ito na yun? Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Pag tinanong sa'yo na, how was it? It was a big letdown. Thank you so much. Bye.
Mm-mm.
My God.
Parang, wag na wag akong makaka-booking ng 8th house in Virgo kasi girl, that survey will speak the truth.
Pagka hindi nag-perform at saka hindi
Oo,
happy.
Oo,
Malay mo
naman.
naman. Oo.
Pwede namang 'di ba, na parang girl, baka ngayon ka lang makakita ng ganyan karaming uno sa buhay mo.
Oh. My God.
Least satisfied. 1.
Shit.
Yoko na. Masyado to. Mapanakit.
Actually.
Mapanakit tong 8th house in whatever. Lahat ng 8th house. Diyos ko kayo.
Wala
But anyway,
wala
sana
talaga
yung
ako.
mga kati natin nag-enjoy at
Discover.
I'm done. I'm done with this house. Let's never talk about this again.
Let's leave this house alone.
Let's leave this house
Wait,
alone.
Let's never go back.
You know what's funny?
Oo.
Because a lot
Uh,
from the start of this of this page ang nakasulat normally 8th house daw is the most hated of all houses.
Apparently
And
it
now we know
is.
why.
Now we
We
know
now know
why.
why.
Oo. We know why.
We now know
we know
why.
oo.
Ramdam na ramdam ko yung galit ni VP.
'Di ba? Tayo na nga yung host, tayo rin nagalit. Paano pa yung listeners natin? I'm sure they're galit right now.
Hindi, ito pa. Ito pa yung nakakaasar dun sa start. Sabi, the strange thing hides in the fact that there is really nothing to hate here except ourselves and our own limitations, fears, and taboos.
I see. Kasi nga
Ah.
Scorpio. Oo.
Nandito yung house ng basura natin at ng kalat natin.
Oo.
So,
Ito na nga
ilalabas
yun.
niya lahat. Scorpio eh. Oo.
Oo.
My God.
Ay.
Whew.
Alam mo, okay, gets, by 8th house, tapusin na natin to. So, sa mga nakikinig, sa mga kati natin na I know, nagalit din kayo ngayon. Same. So, sana kahit paano nag-enjoy pa rin kayo. 'Di ba? At remember na i-follow kami sa Spotify at YouTube and pindutin niyo yung bell icon on both platforms para naman ma-alert kayo kapag meron ng 9th house or yung next episode kasi alam kong lahat tayo gusto natin makalimutan to. Like, we will move past this. This is worse than the trauma episode. Like, I thought this would be fun, but no.
We all got read
Lord.
to felt. Read to felt. Oh my God.
Diba? And if you're listening to this on Spotify, make sure na manood din kayo sa YouTube. You will see our angry faces.
Angry, shocked,
This is like the worst.
sad.
I am going to write a letter.
And
I
I'm
need to
going to
speak to
speak
the
with the
manager.
manager. Ayan.
Oh my God, we will Karen the shit out of this. Oo. So, yun. So, ayan. Pero oras na para magpaalam mga ka-team. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig. Kung galit din kayo, sound us off on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tsaastrology. So, wag niyong kakalimutan yan. Or sa Discord. Mag-ano tayo doon, Angry Party. Sa Discord ng bank. 'Di ba? So, ayun. Anyway, thank you ulit. At sana wag kayo sa amin magalit. Doon kayo sa 8th house magalit. Anyway, ako inyong Tsaastrology.
sa sarili nyo.
Oo. Oo. Kaya ako na inuman na to. So, ako iyon Tsaastrologer na Virgo ng si VP na nagsasabing talagang dito bagay yung for someone na sobrang maano yung utak, no? Ang lakas mo mag-overthink. Wala ka nang utak, ikaw pa yung nag-overthink.
Oh my gosh.
Ako pala yun. Akala ko magandang joke siya, ganon. Hindi, sa akin pala siya bagay.
Wait, yun na yung outro mo.
Yun na yun.
Lakas ng galit. And this is your astrologer na secretary sa inyo na nagsasabi, it's always fun to watch VP pag nababasa siya. to the me. Like, I love it. So watch YouTube, guys. Watch our YouTube version. It's always fun watching VP.
Oh my goodness. Woo.
Yo, Nikki.
Okay, and this has been your Tsaastrologer na Scorpio na si Nikki nagsasabing, ay, bakit kayo ganyan? Bakit tayo ganito? Why are we doing this?
Exactly.
And ito naman po ang inyong Tsaastrologer na Gemini na si Bern na nagsasabing, I feel very attacked right now. Bye! Sige na natin.
Bye! Yoko na! Tama na!